so miserable. I know you're going to come work with me at some point there.
Yeah.
Who is this crazy guy there?
They keep saying
Cool?
San Diego's going to move. I hope they stay at this stadium because this is my favorite stadium of all.
Love coming back here, don't
I
you?
sure do. You get the goosebumps driving in. It seems like yesterday.
It really does. And Mike Tomlin, a part of that. Great to talk to Mike about that.
Big part of it. We generated a lot of turnovers, and he was a big reason why. And that's a signature Mike Tomlin moment right there. Interception and score with the ball.
Chris Boswell with the kickoff, and nothing for Jacoby Jones to do is touchback. So not only do you have the Super Bowl, but your 100th game on Monday Night Football is tonight.
Hey, really?
Here in San Diego. Look at the things you've done.
Hey, man, that was a great night. 100 game.
100 games for you. And kettlebells you brought in. That was
What
nice.
memories, Mike. Thanks for giving me my moment in sun. The
Sheriff, remember when you were the sheriff?
I miss the
Peyton
sheriff.
Manning loved that.
Still
didn't he?
undefeated.
That's right.
Blender.
But that's Philly next week. The shakes that Chip Kelly makes and our tribute
Andy.
to Frank
That was
Gifford.
Frank Gifford. That was a great moment.
Week 1. Happy
Funny
100,
partner.
pal.
Yeah, been a lot
Same
of
here,
fun.
man. It's
Been a time of my life.
More to do. Plenty more to do, right? Speaking of more to do, the Chargers offense has to get going. Phillip Rivers was not happy with Malcolm Floyd, that route that they ran there. Felt he turned it upfield a little bit. Their conversation on the sideline and off the field after that pick six. Now playing from behind. It's Green to the 28-yard line. Gates on the bench as this drive gets going.
Pittsburgh Steelers famous for this zone blitz scheme. They ran under Dick LeBeau, Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin has added a lot of sheets to this Steeler defense. He's more involved, and you see a lot of different kind of zone coverages and zone blitzes.
When Mike Mitchell saw something from the back, and he went to tell everybody, I got a beat on this. Be ready for it. Second and 2, Rivers get the first down with Gordon. Hit hard there at the 33-yard line.
Oh, how about these two inside linebackers? And you're playing zone defense. You drop a yard outside the hash mark. You key the quarterback. And if he checks that ball down, you go get the back. And that time, Lawrence Timmons arrived.
J.D. Walton is in at left guard for the Chargers. Gordon on the screen, got away from the tackle there by Timmons, gets down the field to midfield. Gain of 17, first down, Melvin Gordon, San Diego.
You're seeing quick screens, different kinds of slow screens, trying to slow this pass rush down. They slip Gordon out of the backfield. Good work down the field by the Charger lineman. And Keenan Allen sustains a block as well. Adversity. Every quarterback, every football team is faced with it. Do you respond or don't you respond? Going to be a thrilling finish.
Moving the ball well on the last drive before the interception. This is first and 10 from midfield. Rivers, middle strike. Green for 24 to the 26. Tackled by Mitchell, who's slow to get up.
You got to get your hands on Green. If he gets a free release, he could turn that speed on and really be a force down the field.
Both starting safeties for the Steelers banged up. Allen's out, Mitchell's hurt.
If Green gets a free release, he can put a lot of pressure on your free safety with that vertical speed. And Phillip Rivers is showing he can respond.
We're talking about injuries. The Chargers are down to 6 offensive linemen. Steeler athletic training staff taking a look at Mike Mitchell, who's had a very good season, played in Oakland, played in Carolina before here.
And Will Allen's already out, Mike, their other safety. So Pittsburgh is really depleted in the middle of their defense.
Shamarko Thomas has played only 4 snaps of defense in the first 4 games. There he is, the third-year player out of Syracuse. And Robert Golden, who had played only 28 snaps of defense, has also been in at safety as well. San Diego has Tyreek Burwell, 78 in at tackle. He's their last available lineman.
And Antonio Gates is in the slot.
There's a few moving pieces in this one right now. First and 10, Chargers trying to get back on top. Gordon with the run.
I like what head coach, Mike McCoy did, coming right back to the rookie after the fumble. Here comes DJ Fluker back in. There's more, as you said, pieces coming and going in any football game we've had this year.
Gates the touchdown earlier, 100th of his career, the only San Diego points. Rivers going to let the quarter go. It's like a golfer, he has shot. I'm pulling my glove off. Coming back to the team for the next one. 10-7 Steelers, by 3 after 3.
ESPN, celebrating the legacy of Monday Night Football.
Stadium, San Diego. Mike Tirico, John Gruden, Lisa Salters were set for the fourth quarter. It's a 10-7 Pittsburgh lead. Mentioned Mike Tomlin. More involved in the Steelers defense this year when you have the Dick LeBeau coordinator change. Mike McCoy has been involved in the offense right throughout here in San Diego. He replaced Norv Turner after Norv was here for 6 years. He came off the success with Peyton Manning in Denver, but had been in Carolina before that. So you've got a bit of a hodgepodge of this offense. Some of the stuff Rivers likes, some of the concepts that McCoy has used over the years, and they found a real happy medium.
It's all based on what Rivers likes.
Right.
If he don't like it, it ain't getting in a game plan and getting called. I can assure you that. His fingerprints, Phillip Rivers, are all over this offense.
Steelers safety Mike Mitchell back in the game. Went out a few plays ago. The quarter begins with 2nd and 6. Rivers looking Gates way. Incomplete. Robert Golden, who's been in a lot for the injured Will Allen tonight.
Antonio Gates, been gone for 4 games. He's been in and out. Here comes Green back into the game. Stevie Johnson, their normal slot receiver, inactive tonight with an injury. A lot of new linemen. 3rd and 6. They're 1 for 9 tonight.
Empty backfield. Steelers bring 5. Rivers got rid of it quick and could not connect with Inman. And it will be 4th down.
C21, Robert Golden once again applying the pressure. Credit the Steeler backup safeties for what they've done tonight. Good disguise. He came clean right off the corner, forced Rivers to throw to his hot receiver, and there's nothing doing.
Josh Lambo, who beat out Nick Novak in the kicking head-to-head in the preseason from 40 yards out, hit the game winner last week against Cleveland after the reprieve of an offside penalty on the Browns. That's one through from 40, and we are even at 10, 11 seconds into the 4th. Of course, John, we mentioned a moment ago you winning the Super Bowl here in San Diego. San Diego's seen Super Bowls. There's a lot of conversation about Southern California and the NFL. I think you know all about it. It's in the news a lot. Los Angeles, a couple hours north, of course. So much history. The Rams were there for so long. This franchise started there in 1960. Kemp was the quarterback. Sid Luckman the coach. Al Davis was up in L.A. for 13 years. Raiders won a title there. And 1994, the last time we saw football. Dean Spanos is the chairman of the Chargers. His dad owned this team. The family's all part of it. And Dean was front and center with ownership from the Raiders and the Rams as the NFL owners met in New York this past Wednesday. Essentially, here's the deal. Those 3 teams are struggling to get stadium deals done at 2 different sites in L.A. Sounds likely 2 teams are going to be, and as Roger Goodell phrased it, the entertainment capital of the world here, coming up sooner than later. What's going on here in San Diego on the municipal end? Do they have anything together for a last-ditch effort to save the Chargers? There's nothing to be voted on yet, nothing on the ballot. That's what you need to watch as the next step in St. Louis, Oakland, and San Diego. As this kickoff is taken by Dree Archer from 8 deep. Gets across the 20 to the 22-yard line. John, I've been coming here since doing the Holiday Bowl in the mid-90s, and we've been talking about, will there ever be a new stadium here? This one looks okay on the outside, but its infrastructure is really among the worst in the league. They've got to come up with a solution, and it could end up being in L.A., although the folks here in San Diego don't want to hear that.
Well, as an alumni of the AFC West, I would certainly hate to see the Chargers leave. There's so much tradition. There have been so many great San Diego Chargers. I wish them the best, and Mr. Spanos, he'll figure it out.
Next step will be presentation by the municipalities in question, St. Louis, Oakland, San Diego, to the ownership committee, maybe relocation votes or filing for relocation coming in late December or January to get the process going. So that's the update with that on the Chargers. Le'Veon Bell with the carry on first down for 5. And Bell right at 100 yards. Closing in on it. I think officially he's going to be at 99 for the second. 2nd and 6. Vick on the boot. And Matt Spaeth could not hang on. That pass was incomplete. As John, they roll that one to the left to take advantage of the lefty Mike Vick.
Well, that's what Mike Vick has been known for throughout his career. Have a strong running game and run the bootlegs, especially to his left. Spaeth should have caught that football. Critical down for this Charger defense. Would not be surprised if they cut loose a blitz. Antonio Brown been awful quiet. He's normally good for 5 catches and a lot of yards every week. He's got 2 catches, and we're in the 4th quarter.
Timeout taken by the Chargers.